Hey everybody, this is Steve from Engaged Family Gaming. It is time for another unpacking. Today we are opening another pack of Strixhaven School of Mages from Magic the Gathering. Let's see what we got. And here we go. So, first card, we're in the commons, is Eureka Moment. It's two a blue and a green, a green and a blue rather. You draw two cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield in instant. I love the art on this. She is very excited. And yeah, this is a pretty good value. You know, 4 mana to draw 2 cards is pretty good, and being able to play a land card from your hand is some awesome mana acceleration. So yeah, I dig that a lot. This is going to help get you, so, you know, assuming you're playing this on turn 3 because you're playing green, you've got some other kind of mana acceleration, so you're playing this on turn 3. You play another land, so this helps you get from 4 to 5 pretty smoothly, assuming you have the land card in your hand, and this helps you dig for it, so I dig that. Eureka Moment. Next is Biomathematician. It's a 1, a green, and a blue for a 2/2 human wizard. When Biomathematician enters the battlefield, put a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token onto play, and you put a +1/+1 counter on each fractal you control. So fractals is a sub-theme, so you get a bunch of fractals. This is going to be great value. I dig that. Campus Guides, 2 mana for an artifact creature. And this is basically Dobby. What it looks like to me. It's pretty cool. It's a little robot thing. When Campus Guide enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. This is not necessarily mana acceleration, it's mana fixing. So not all that great, because it's, you know, basically slows down your next draw. However, I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to find a way to use it, maybe in limited or something like that, to kind of smooth out their draws. Yeah, Campus Guide. Here we go. Next, Leyline Invocation. It's 5 and a green. You put a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token into play. You put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of lands you control. This is going to do some banana stuff late game. So that is Leyline Invocation. Next, Lash of Malice. It's black. Target creature gets +2/-2 until end of turn. I love these kind of cards. You can use them to kill an opponent's creature or buff your own. So that's pretty awesome. I dig that. And I love the art. Love that. Next, Study Break. 1 and a white. Tap up to 2 target creatures and learn. Learn, essentially, you're drawing a card that you control from outside the game. Specifically, they have to be lesson cards, so there's kind of a limited menu of those, but it's pretty okay. 2 mana to tap 2 creatures and draw a card. I dig it. Reject. 1 and a blue. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless its controller plays 3. If that spell is countered this way, exile it. This is going to see play a lot. This is like a mana leak, basically, but that countering it and exiling it is a big deal. So yeah, I dig it, and I definitely like the art. This guy feels extra stupid with that X on his head. Here we go. Enthusiastic Study. 2 and a red. For an instant, target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample, and you learn. So 2 and a red for a combat trick, and you draw a card. I dig it. Next, Inkling Summoning. It's 1 and 2 white and black. Hybrid mana, you create a +2, or you create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. This is a lesson. So you're paying a little bit for this being kind of an extra card that you can draw off of a learn card. So it's pretty okay. White and black Inkling creature token. So you're paying 3 mana for a 2/1 flyer. That's okay for limited. But the fact that you can draw this off into the card is pretty good. And Wormhole Serpent. It's 4 and a white, or 4 and a blue. I don't know where I got white from. For a serpent. It's a 3/5, so it's a good body. 3 and a blue. Target creature cannot be blocked this turn. Pretty cool. Next, Mortality Spear. It is 2, a black, and a green. The spell costs 2 less to cast. If you gained life this turn, destroy target non-land permanent. Oh boy. So if you gained life this turn, it is a green and a black to destroy target non-land permanent. That is really, really, really good. Oh my goodness. That is really, really good. Because realistically, if you're putting that in your deck, you have plenty of ways to gain life. I think there's like a tree that's 1 and a green. You can tap it to gain a life. That is really awesome. Next is Team Pennant. It's a 1 casting cost equipment. We love 1 casting cost equipments in certain situations. So you can equip the equipped creature, gets +1/+1 and has vigilance and trample. It has a equipped creature token 1. So if you're putting this on a creature token, it is super cheap. Otherwise, it costs 3. There's plenty of tokens in this game. So yeah, this might see work. It's a cool little value. And here we go. Rare. Efreet Flame Painter is, sorry for the focus on that, guys, is 3 and a red for an Efreet Shaman. It is a 1/4 with double strike. Whenever Efreet Flame Painter deals combat damage to a player, which, by the way, it has double strike, so that's twice each turn when it goes through, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Okay, so you're gonna... Wow. So this has double strike. So if you swing and it goes unblocked, you are hitting them twice, which means twice you may cast a target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So you get to do some crazy stuff for things that are in your graveyard. This is absolutely crazy if you get to fire it off. Wow. Wow. I just can't even with that. All right. So every card has, oh boy. Every card. How about this Time Warp, guys? Wow. I just got a mythic rare fancy art card. Here we go. 3 and 2 blue sorcery. Target player takes an extra turn after this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Man, I love that art. Wow. Okay, so that's a Time Warp. Man, that is so pretty. I want that on a playmat. Ultra Pro has those playmats. Maybe later on this year I'll be opening these on top of that. Next, Pigment Storm. We got a foil common. It's 3 and 2 red. Pigment Storm deals 5 damage to target creature. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. That is pretty cool. Wow. Oh man, I cannot get over the Time Warp. That is so cool. All right, guys. That's our unpacking for today. And we got a spirit token, by the way. Not nearly as cool as this Time Warp. So, everybody have yourself a great day. We will see you next time. Bye now.